Exploring the Icy Frontier, a comprehensive study of Antarctica. Antarctica, the southernmost continent, is a land shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Covering approximately 14 million square kilometers, it is the fifth largest continent, yet it remains one of the most remote and inhospitable places on Earth. Enclosed by the Southern Ocean, Antarctica is renowned for its extreme climate, diverse ecosystems, and significant role in global climate regulation. This essay delves into the geography, climate, ecology, human exploration, and the implications of climate change on this icy frontier, offering a comprehensive view of its importance and the challenges it faces. Geography and climate. Antarctica is characterized by its vast ice sheets, which hold around 60% of the world's fresh water. The continent is divided into two main regions, East Antarctica and West Antarctica. East Antarctica is the larger of the two, comprising a thick, stable ice sheet that covers the ancient landmass. West Antarctica is a more dynamic region, with a more fractured ice sheet and several active volcanoes, including Mount Erebus. The climate of Antarctica is one of the harshest on Earth. The interior experiences extreme cold, with temperatures plunging as low as -80 degrees Celsius, -112 degrees Fahrenheit during winter. Coastal regions are somewhat milder, but still cold, with summer temperatures reaching up to -10 degrees Celsius, 14 degrees Fahrenheit. The continent is also known for its strong winds, particularly around the coast, where katabatic winds can reach speeds of over 100 kilometers per hour, 62 miles per hour. The Antarctic Peninsula, which extends towards South America, is one of the most rapidly warming regions on the planet. It has experienced a temperature increase of about 2.5 degrees Celsius, 4.5 degrees Fahrenheit, over the past 50 years, a rate roughly 3 times faster than the global average. This warming trend is causing significant ice loss, contributing to rising sea levels. Ecology and Wildlife. Despite its extreme conditions, Antarctica supports a surprising variety of life. The continent's harsh climate means that terrestrial life is limited to hardy microorganisms, lichens, and mosses. However, the surrounding Southern Ocean is teeming with marine life. Key species include penguins. The continent is home to several species of penguins, including the emperor and Adelie penguins. Emperor penguins are the only species that breed during the Antarctic winter, with adults enduring the harsh conditions to incubate their eggs. Seals. Several seal species inhabit the waters around Antarctica, including the Weddell, leopard, and Ross seals. These animals are well adapted to the cold, with thick blubber layers providing insulation. Whales. Antarctic waters are frequented by various whale species, such as the blue whale, orca, and humpback whale. These whales migrate to feed in the nutrient-rich waters, taking advantage of the productive marine environment. Krill. Antarctic krill is a crucial part of the food web. These small shrimp-like creatures are a primary food source for many larger animals, including whales, seals, and penguins. The Antarctic ecosystem is highly adapted to its environment, with many species relying on the seasonal sea ice for breeding and feeding. The melting of sea ice due to climate change is having significant impacts on these species, disrupting their food sources and breeding grounds. Human exploration and research. The history of human exploration in Antarctica dates back to the early 20th century. Notable expeditions include Ernest Shackleton's Imperial Trans-Antarctic Expedition, 1914 to 1917. Shackleton's ill-fated expedition aimed to cross Antarctica from the Weddell Sea to the Ross Sea. Although the mission was unsuccessful, Shackleton's leadership and the crew's survival against the odds are celebrated achievements. Robert Falcon Scott's Terra Nova Expedition, 1910 to 1913. Scott's expedition reached the South Pole in January 1912, only to find that Roald Amundson's team had beaten them by a month. Tragically, Scott and his team perished on the return journey. The Antarctic Treaty System, 1961. The Antarctic Treaty was signed by 12 countries in 1959 and entered into force in 1961. It establishes Antarctica as a zone of international cooperation for peaceful purposes and scientific research. The treaty prohibits military activity, mineral mining, and nuclear testing. Modern research stations. Today, numerous countries maintain research stations in Antarctica. These stations conduct scientific research in fields such as glaciology, climatology, and biology. Notable stations include McMurdo Station, USA, Amundsen Scott South Pole Station, USA, and Rothera Research Station, UK. Research in Antarctica provides valuable insights into climate change, glaciology, and astrobiology. The continent's isolated environment and preserved ice cores offer a unique record of past climate conditions, aiding scientists in understanding global climate patterns and forecasting future changes. Climate change and its impacts. Antarctica's role in global climate regulation is profound. The continent's ice sheets act as a critical component of the Earth's climate system, reflecting sunlight and influencing ocean currents. The recent warming trends in Antarctica are causing significant changes. Ice melt and sea level rise. The melting of the Antarctic ice sheets contributes to global sea level rise. Ice loss from West Antarctica is particularly concerning, as the ice sheet is grounded below sea level and could lead to accelerated ice loss if destabilized. Ocean circulation. The influx of fresh water from melting ice affects ocean salinity and circulation patterns. This has implications for global climate systems, including weather patterns and marine ecosystems. Ecosystem disruptions. The loss of sea ice affects the distribution and behavior of marine species. Changes in krill populations, for example, can have cascading effects on the entire food web. Permafrost thawing. The thawing of permafrost in Antarctica releases stored carbon dioxide and methane, potent greenhouse gases that further exacerbate global warming. Conservation and future prospects. Conserving Antarctica's environment is crucial for maintaining its ecological balance and global climate stability. Efforts to protect the continent include the Antarctic Treaty System. The treaty provides a framework for international cooperation and environmental protection. Ongoing negotiations aim to strengthen protections and address emerging threats. Marine protected areas. Various initiatives are working to establish marine protected areas around Antarctica. These areas aim to safeguard key habitats and species from overfishing and other human impacts. Scientific research and monitoring. Continued research and monitoring are essential for understanding the impacts of climate change and informing conservation strategies. International collaboration is key to addressing these challenges. Public awareness and education. Raising awareness about the importance of Antarctica and the impacts of climate change can help garner support for conservation efforts and sustainable practices. Conclusion. Antarctica is a land of extremes, offering a unique glimpse into the Earth's natural processes and climate systems. Its icy landscape, rich biodiversity, and critical role in global climate regulation make it a focal point for scientific research and environmental conservation. As climate change continues to reshape the continent, the need for international cooperation and proactive measures becomes increasingly urgent. By understanding and protecting Antarctica, we not only preserve a vital component of our planet's climate system, but also safeguard the future of our global environment.